Morning, boys. Happy Saturday. I don't know how I got to be the unlucky one that had to follow Evan's live musical performance, but that was awesome, and what a wonderful thing to share with the group. I think these I don't know. It's going to be a paid subscription soon, boys. Up in the ante. I'll try and dumb it down here today. I've only read, I think, intentionally read one fictional book in my life, and it's The Alchemist. And great book. I actually listened to it on my way to work today, or this last week. Kind of re-listened to it again, and there's so many good principles and stories in it. It's worth it if you haven't read it. Anyway, about halfway through the book, there's a story of a little boy. His dad sends him out to meet a wise man who lives in a castle in the desert. And he'll tell him the secret of happiness. And so he goes out to the castle. He travels many days through the desert, gets to the castle, meets the wise man. He's entertaining a bunch of guests, doesn't have time to talk to him at the minute, so tells him, go explore my castle, come back and we'll talk. But while you go, here's a spoon, and it's got 2 drops of oil in it. While you're going through the castle, make sure you don't spill the oil. So he goes through, he comes back, and the old man says, like, what did you think of the castle? Did you see all the tapestries? Did you see the library and the gardens? And he says, well, no, I actually didn't see anything. I was just so focused on not dropping the two bits of oil you put in my spoon. And he's like, okay, well, we got to send you out again. This time I want you to go out in the castle, and I want you to take in all the breathtaking views and everything that there is to see, and take the oil with you. And so the boy goes out again, comes back, and he's like, what'd you think? He's like, yeah, I saw it all. It was amazing. And the wise man looks down, and he's like, yeah, but you spilled the oil. You don't have the oil in the spoon. And he goes, okay, well, I can only teach you one thing. The secret to happiness is taking in all the wonders of the world, and at the same time, not spilling the oil in the spoon. And so, the story can mean a lot of things. I think about what the oil represents, and I think about lots lately about the balance we need to have in our lives as far as the approach we take in our commitments. Like, let's take, for example, saving money. So financial investments, you can have the approach that I'm going to save everything my whole life until the end, and then I'm going to enjoy life when I get there. Or you can say, I'm going to live a little bit, I'm going to spend a little bit now because I don't know what my life's going to look like then. And so that's, there's more of a balanced approach in that second scenario that I think, the story kind of gets at this, there's a balance to the approach we have in life. We have to have the 2 drops of oil, our base, our foundation, at the same time, not forgetting to take in all the beauties of the world and to live life fully, and to have that sort of, balanced effort in our approach. I think about it in terms of just structure in life, responsibility in life, restraint in life. We can't just go out and frivolously enjoy the world and do whatever little thing we want to do or be. I've seen some good friends of mine really blow up their lives lately. And a lot of it just has to do with not being able to exercise restraint. The ability to hold the 2 drops of oil in your spoon and take in all the scenery at the same time. There's a little magic in that I think we all have to figure out, and for everybody it's different, but I think it's worth thinking about. And I had my mentor, dentist, this last week. He's been retired for 2 months, and he had a massive heart attack, and is in Calgary for triple bypass surgery. And there again, I think, he worked so hard for so long in his life to one day retire and finish and enjoy his life. And 2 months later, he's in the hospital with heart surgery. And so that wasn't, that's a good example of a scenario where the balance was off. And Anyway, probably getting a little long-winded here, but good food for thought, something to think about as we live our lives, as we get to the middle age where we can see, we got 2-3 decades left and what we want those to look like, and having a balanced approach so that we're taking it in now and not just saving it all for later. Anyway, love you boys. Happy Saturday.